Hello, hello, everyone. Vineet ji is having a very nice topic today about the food and the food impact on the body. So the main message is that he has the workshop which he's planning to give on January in Holland, yes?
Yes,
So
in
which
Holland.
days they are?
It will start from January from 13th and then every second weekend.
And it will be how long? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or just few weekends?
Yeah, as many people as join, it will going on. We need the support of the everybody and the people and the consensus which we want to bring to the peoples about the food because it's very important for our physical and emotional and mental level. So it's also knowledge coming from Ayurveda and the Indian culture. And here we're gonna also explain about the sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic food and the effects and how to cook, how to prepare good and healthy food.
Great. So you are planning how many hours per day to make this workshop?
It would be like a 3 hour uh, cooking where we make the breakfast things and the lunch for the dinner also the healthy drinks and the snacks for the children which the can stay longer without any preservatives, without any chemical, pure. So this is the workshop concept that the person can learn for the 3 meal which we need every
Great,
day.
great. And you have perhaps the idea to have something online short to explain?
What you mean the idea is
Me the some live sessions from there, the few recipes to the viewers to present.
yeah in future can be yeah it can be
Great.
possible. Yeah, it's about the response from the peoples
Yes, if it will
those.
be demand, then of course, because it is very interesting and useful topic. Like the food, it is our daily life, our energy. So it's very, very important. And if you
Yeah,
will
it's
permit, yes, if you will permit, I will make my astrological Jyotish input. So
yes,
food we can see from the second house. And the second house in the Rashi chart in natural horoscope is ruled by Venus. It has double meaning in this case because the second house it's also considered like Mrityu Bhava. And this Mrityu Bhava shows that the food it can be it can kill us, but it can also give the life because Venus, Shukraji, like we know, he has the knowledge of revival. So if we are able to nourish us well, so all disease we can cure or we can be healthy, by cure ourselves with the food and with the way of life. So this is a very important point. Other very important point that the moon exalts in Taurus, And what is the moon? The moon, it is water, milk products. So what is the milk? Milk, it is the pure sattvic food, the pure love. So the love of the animal, which is able to give that much of sattva for us. And what is interesting that now it is ongoing debates that the milk is not good for the food, it gives some allergic reactions and whatever. But indeed, what it can give, like reaction,
Yeah,
it means that it is enough tamas and rajas around that it gives this allergy for the sattvic food. This shows the state of the mind and state of the physical conditions where we are living here. And
yeah. Also, the
yes,
people putting a lot of chemicals in the animals. That's the bad. Otherwise, milk is a from the Ayurveda. The milk, ghee, yogurt. These things are scientifically prove that they are very good for the body. If they are coming from a healthy, happy animal, and the concept of the sattvic and rasic and tamasic is that what kind of thoughts you get, what kind of physical activity you get the whole day after your food. Also, it's same like a fuel for your machine. So everybody want to put a good fuel on the into their car or in the machine, and then if you don't put the good one, the right one, if you don't put the right one, then it's hard to move the machine long time regularly in a right way. So that's the main concept.
yes, the food, it is one of the main daily life aspects, and we have to treat this aspect in very serious way, because it is health of ourselves, of our families, of our children, and what impact we are giving in their lives. Because, for example, like in daily routine, we are not following the ancient way of life, that to cook the food, it is really the transformation of the one energy into another energy, and it is the sacral way of this transformation. So what we are doing in the morning, we wake up late, we are cooking food without before to go to the shower, not washed, the first coffee or orange juice, and it is really, we are cooking poison, and we are drinking like poison. So it means that our attitude to the food has to be changed, because we are we're taking this process like not very important, but indeed it is very important, very very important. And I was really amazed that how long the food is staying in the body. It is not 1 2 days like we are thinking. Vineet Ji can explain very well that the process, it is
Yeah,
indeed long.
yeah. If the food is without fiber, with a lot of meat, fat, it cannot pass away as has to be. And then for food is remaining into the system. There's a people I met, they told me like 6 months, 7 months, they saw the thing which they had before. So what they are doing, this food is composing in the body and fermenting and making the bad chemicals and the gases, and making so many physical and mental problems, so many mental problems coming because of these things, the bad digestive system. And then they are going saying that that digestive system is not good because the food.
Yes.
This time what the important for the most of the people is money, only money, running behind the money. They're working 12 hours, 10 hour, 8 hour for money, but they don't have even 1 hour for cooking the food. And if they have the time, then they don't know how to cook and what to eat. And
Yes.
everybody has a different requirement according to their working hours or working place, what kind of they are work they are doing. Like a labor class person, he needs different food. A person who's sitting in the office, a athlete need different food, a practitioner need different food, a student need different food. But the important is what you eat, it has to be passed out as soon as possible. The food not has to be remain in the body. That is the most important part of what you eat. It's easy that there's so many things are so tasty, looking beautiful, you attract to them. But then you eat and on the taste, okay, till the taste is on on your tongue. After the tongue, then is the work of the body, and the body need also to power to digest the food. You get some calories, some energy what you eat from your food, but then the body also need the energy to remove it, to digest it, and take it out. So that's also important. So that's the concept must everybody has to know, that
Yes.
I like to share.
Great, because really now in nowadays the main way of life, we are mostly sitting in the offices. We are not working, the hard physical job. The main physical activities, it is that we are going into the some gym or running to the office, if we are not driving the car in that case. So all these, calories we are using, we are not them putting out, they are somewhere circulating in the body. And actually, when the digestive system is not working. What is digestive system in astrology? It is the sixth house. It is the Virgo domain. So there, it is the degradation of that food. If it is, if we are keeping too long, so it becomes poisoning us. And also, Virgo, it is, all this food, for example, which was cooked without love, it is not tasty. We are eating, we are going to the restaurant, we are buying some food, some stuff, because we are lazy to cook at home. And where this food goes, it stacks in us. Okay, we are happy. We had the nice evening, but this food, we are paying our money for the poison, and we are happy for that. So we have to change the mentality. And I'm very happy, that Vineet has the course, because to have such kind of course from the yogi, it is really a huge opportunity for everyone to participate, who can participate in this course. And I think that he will continue this educational program, because it is not only for us, it is for our new generation, because we, like parents, we are obliged to give the healthy way of life for our kids. This is our obligation. This is our duty. So other very important point, that when you are cooking, when you are making your input, when you are cooking with the correct attitude, this you are cooking with love, and this love is giving such additional value. That's why, for example, the cooking of the mother at home, we all remember. We all remember, and it is the best taste in the life, because this is coming, from the state when she was feeding us with the milk, with the pure sattva, and she was cooking for us with right attitude of right emotions. So we, like humans, we have to change our attitude to know how to cook sattvic, how to go away from all this tamasic food, which is making the contamination of our organism. We already will not speak here that the animal food is excluded, totally needs to be excluded, because if you are living the yogic way of life, or if you are going more deep in the Danta or Jyotish studies, it is necessary to change, because all the science will not open to you if you will not change the way of life. It has to be dropped.
Yes, the food play a very important role, and that's, as Sigitaji says, what you eat, you become. And for the spiritual path, for the spiritual journey, you need pure sattvic. Sattvic food brings sattva into the life, and sattva bring the purity, and purity open the door of the divinity. Without purity, there's no divinity. Then there's other things. When there's no purity, how can be divine? The divinity is everywhere in each place, but the purity not everywhere. So we just have to create the purity to arise our divinity, spirituality, our mentality. Light food, sattvic food also make your blood circulation calm. The calm blood circulation give you the calm, nice thoughts, more stable life movements. And other things, the rajas or the tamas, the tamasic food, meat, fast food, junk food, those are old. You don't know how long they cook it, pack it in the boxes, and they are laying. And people have no cooking culture, like people are not interested to go together, cook together, share together the things. No, they just like to go in a restaurant, order something. Yes, the restaurants also need the customers. I'm not against of them, but we must have to see what we are eating. It's important to give some time to your food also. That's very, very important. What you are cooking, you are feeling it, you are uh, giving your whole attention, and that's a yoga. Here come the yoga. If a yogi cannot if you cannot cook well, you cannot be a yogi. Till you cannot in yoga, what you are doing, you cannot create the good creation or something good. So food is a very important part of the life, and I really suggest you all to give little more attention to it, that what you are eating, what you are cooking, and try to rechange it, because it is the time now. If you don't do now, you don't know about the future.
And dear all, don't forget that cooking is related with Venus, and Venus is related with relations at home. So dear all, if you will cook well at home, you will have such a good aura and less fights. You will have very harmonious relations between you, and this is the main thing, to have the healthy relations at home with the joy and happiness. So don't miss this course. It's the
Yeah,
huge,
it's a bound between the family. You think about your whole family sitting together, somebody chopping the vegetables, somebody making something, and you are joking and enjoying, and it's a happy time.
yes,
And also a chance to give some time to each other in this world, the mobile world. Everybody going in the home, having a mobile, sitting each corner, and just dive into the electronic
okay. So
machine.
Vineet ji, please remind when is this course and how people they can make the inscription.
They can get the link below of the website. It's already in the website, and there's all information what somebody need for the course. And also we're gonna make in France, so it's also going on process. So feel free to contact and get the information in the website.
Great. And if will be demand, we will speak on this topic more. Like
Yes.
it is a very useful topic, and I may say that the life-changing topic, which simple habits may change so much in us. So we were happy to
Yeah.
see you, to speak with you. See you soon.
Hari Om, everybody. Namaskar.
Bye.